I guess 50 feet was a little bit of an exaggeration, but there's the top of our roof, and there's the floor. It's maybe more about 30 or 25 feet, just about. And we'll have Dodger Geek drop it from right there to right there. Alright guys, this is Dodger Geek dropping the Otterbox. The Otterbox with holster. Oh wait, I have to mention the Trident Kraken holster did break. It is no longer usable. So the Otterbox holster or in holster, are you prepared to drop it?
I think so.
Oh my god.
I'm so scared.
Okay, this is her phone now. Okay, Dodger Geek, whenever you're ready. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
No go.
It's dead?
It's reset.
What?
It reset itself. That is not a good sign.
Did you get the drop though?
It reset itself. I don't know if it saved the video, but it's still starting up. Let's see.
I have to come down there and get that.
I'll go up. I don't know, guys. Oh, look at that. The screen is fine. When I had picked it up, it looked like there was damage and the screen didn't work, but no, the buttons work fine. And it told me that that's the wrong password. Okay. I don't know if you can hear me very well or not, but we were gonna test the Kraken off the top of the roof, but we didn't notice that the Kraken has krakened. It cracked. It's cracked on the bottom, so it's not structurally stable. We can't go ahead and test it again. And can I see the other side? The silicone case is fine, and the back is fine as well. The front face seems to have cracked, and we didn't notice, but the Kraken's holster had broken as well in the bat test. If you can see right here, I was testing it out before we did the Otterbox drop, and it shattered in my hands. So we can't really test too much anymore. I mean, there's not much to compare. We can't get another Kraken case. I don't know if Master Geek would like that too much. He already was upset that we were doing this. So I think all we can do is compare the bat test, and as you can see, the Kraken lost. So we also had to replace the iPhone that was in the Kraken test. Before we were using another coworker's, and it bent. The cases no longer fit on the phone. And we're not, it had to have been from the Otterbox. No, it had to have been from the Kraken test, because the Kraken test happened afterwards, right? No, we did the Otterbox test second. Okay, so the Otterbox actually failed in protecting the...
Wait, you don't know that.
Well, yeah, no, because the Otterbox one fit.
The Otterbox will fit, but he has a fitted case. Then it's plastic, so it doesn't fit exactly. So this could still fit.
Okay, so we are not exactly sure which case did the bending. Extreme, possibly. The silicone cases seem to be doing just fine, but they don't seem to be able to withstand a very small Dodger Geek. So we do have one more test, which won't involve the phones, and this is really just to put an end to all of this. We're gonna go ahead and see which case can withstand being run over. I mean, I know the Kraken's already cracked, but will the Otterbox even be able to withstand that? Let's find out. We have eschewed the iPhone 4s because we're all very scared, but we have filled the Otterbox and the Trident Kraken with some cases to see how much they shatter. Obviously this comparison is no longer fair because the Kraken has cracked and the Otterbox actually has teared the silicone, or has torn silicone. So this comparison is no longer fair. We just want to go ahead and see how bad these are going to get damaged. So I'm going to let the final test be done by Dodger Geek once again, and it's going to be the Trident Kraken versus the Otterbox Defender versus her Toyota. Alright, so Dodger Geek, whenever you're ready.
What do I do?
You can pull forward. Oh! Once more! Back. Oh, that's just brutal. Oh no. Alright guys, let's take a look at the damage. Let's take a look at the Trident first. The case was already broken, but from its broken status, it didn't get much worse, and the case inside the case survived. The back end is completely spotless, actually. It doesn't even look like it's been scratched. Well, okay, maybe a little bit, right there in the corner. And like I said before, the holster had already been broken, and this is what was left of the holster that could fit, and it cracked. The Otterbox did extremely well. It too did not have the screen inside break. The screen's perfectly fine, or the protector. The screen. The case inside is perfectly fine. I really wanted to see these break though. The Otterbox's holster, albeit dirty, is perfectly fine. It's not even broken. No, this thing is not breaking. Nothing. Not even a, nothing. No, nothing.
Wow.
We need to make tanks out of this stuff. Very quick damage report. The Trident Kraken did not withstand a baseball bat. The screw protector has fallen off, and from the baseball bat, it's cracked at the bottom. The Otterbox Defender is, I would still use this. It's perfectly fine. The iPhone even survived the drop from about 30 feet. The iPhones, this was the one dropped from the roof. Perfectly fine. We unfortunately couldn't save the video because upon impact, the phone reset itself. But we do have footage from this camera of it falling. This is the phone, the iPhone that was bent in the process of beating with a baseball bat. It is still functional. It's just a little bent, but all is fine because the owner of said phone is receiving an upgrade to the iPhone 4S. So no need to hate us, but we're probably still going to do that anyway. The small cases that we used as a facsimile to the iPhone in the car test are both perfectly fine. We went over it fairly slowly too. That wasn't a very fast backup. Whoops. And the bat has damage. It's kind of hard to see from here, but the bat was dented in the process of being hit. My bet is that this was caused by, the bigger dent was caused by the Otterbox and the smaller dent was caused by the Trident. Dodger Geek, any final words?
If you are looking for a heavy-duty case, I would go with the Otterbox Defender case. That case is like unbreakable.
This. Nothing. Alright guys, that's been our comparison of the Trident Kraken and the Otterbox Defender. This has been Camera Geek.
And Dr. Geek.
And remember, you got it from a geek.